Good morning, everyone. This is Alamon, and welcome back for big episode 30 of Courageous Korea. I thought we'd take a quick look at where we are and where we're going. So in North America, we have a colonial nation in the California region. We don't have one yet in the Alaska region, but very soon we will have supply ship reach all the way from Asia to North America. Minus this one annoying little province that we'll have to colonize Beijing for. But that'll come soon, because the other issue is Muscovy, which still has not eaten up Novgorod, unbelievably. Do they still have a truce, by the way? No. No truce. You're not allied with anyone important, so why hasn't Muscovy... Whatever. But they have started colonizing. They just ate up a bunch of Siberia, and they're going to finish them off, within the next decade or so, most likely. So we have to seal off our territory. So we're going to colonize here, and we can't colonize here until the first one finishes, but we are going to fill in the coast in the meantime, which is only actually 3 provinces, and then we'll have this nice big uncolonized section up here. They can just be filled in any time. They're all one base tax, I think. There is some chance of getting gold provinces up here, unless they've changed stuff in this most recent patch. But yeah, actually, you know what? We can take this and this. That's the better thing to do, I think. Especially because this one has a river, more defensible. Terrain forest, woods. Yeah, they're all going to be forest and woods, I guess. Alright, well, let's get the time ticking. This is probably going to be a pretty much Speed 5 episode, because we're not going to be attacking anyone in the immediate future. We will eventually want to go for the Ming. And in fact... Alright, that was our last heathen province, so we should be at 100% religious unity again. I feel like they just must have changed how religious unity is calculated. I mean, maybe just because we have this positive tolerance of heretics, they don't count against our religious unity. We lost the Uday. Oh yeah, I don't think I even claimed that in the first place. I think an event gave me that claim. Alright, we finished all of our... Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy that that happened. I am very happy about that. And actually, the autonomy is going down pretty fast. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. Unrest chance of 0 everywhere. That's great. Yeah, I've been getting caught a lot by the Ming. Whoop, wait. Okay, yeah, gain mercantilism for 25 Diplo, that's fine. Yeah, Pyongan has a higher... whatchamacallit. Oh good, Sitka is finished. Alaska. Alright, we now have 2 colonial nations that will be able to look out for themselves, at least to an extent. Yeah, Alaska does not have contiguous territory, unfortunately. We would have to, Well, actually, it's just this one that's not contiguous. No, I take that back. The Aleuts as well. Yeah, that's not going to be contiguous anytime soon. So we'll just leave them alone. Do we have the mission to colonize Manila? No, we don't. We can't succeed in this mission, because they have a much larger army than we do. We're not going to royal marriage. Take Boduna. I'd like to take it eventually. Do we want to go to war? I mean, our manpower's... Oh, look at that. It jumped up by, like, yeah, about 5,000. Or 4,500. The cap. It must be due to accepting the Japanese culture. We can get this military tech level. Yeah, we might want to just attack the Ming. Especially with a fresh tech level. we're going to want to get a bunch more I guess these templates really only make sense if you're going to be remaking the template over and over again. But yeah, so that'll bring us to 41 out of 48, so we'll still be pretty far under our force limit. Thing is, for our current supply limits, this is about as large of an army as we can actually sustain as an attacking army. So yeah, I think we might attack the Ming this episode, because we just got that tech level. I think we're going to want to take 6. You know, actually, we're doing okay for money, and I don't want these guys to revolt, so let's just take... Alright, we got some admin points. That's fine. So now we'll take 6 of these. Actually, no. 4. Take the other stack. Because we want to be able to jump right on... what would the closest one be for this? Probably... Yeah, probably this province. Although Barguzin might be close, but I think this is probably the... Alright, we have a claim on Dewa. We have a free diplomat. Currently fabricating. That claim will be done very shortly. What do I want to do? Oh, of course we want to unmothball that fleet for starters. Although, unfortunately, we just can't take them on, you know, navally speaking or whatever. Let's turn on the... What am I looking for? Yeah, go home at war. And actually, you have a good number of allies. And you're allied with the Oirat. I did not expect that. That might change my plans, actually. Well, yeah, I knew that you used to be allied, but then you had been in wars with each other. Boy, is that a big network of alliances. Well, I might want to attack the Oirat then. Do I have a casus belli? Probably not. No, I don't. I guess it doesn't... Well, it does matter which one I claim because we want to get the ticking war score, that is. So Xilin Gol is the closest in that regard. Pop off 2 units there. So basically what will happen in these wars... You know, I don't know. I feel like I couldn't win. If I attacked the Ming, I couldn't win with the Oirat on their side. Global tariffs, yeah, whatever. It's not like we have a sprawling empire. Let's see if we have any... Oh, actually we lost our administrative advisor. Okay, so we can get that guy. And that's fine. Sure, tax modifier. There are reasons why we might want to stay at peace for a while. And in, speaking of, why don't we just put our army maintenance to 0 and just eat up this delicious cash. Oh, darn it, I forgot to send a colonist because I was looking for the colonize Manila mission. Alright, well, we want to colonize here. It used to be that you could ignore 3 aggressiveness quite safely, but I feel like I've had some bad experiences in this patch with 3 aggressiveness provinces. Well, let's at least send the dude. Actually, no, we'll gather up in Karenga. Doopy 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 doop. And this other colony's about to finish too. So the next one will maybe be Pengina? Just to fill in that annoying gap. Yeah, I think it'll be Pengina. They also have... Well, actually, everybody seems to have aggressiveness of 3 around here. Just another day playing EU4. Actually, well, that's okay. We'll transport them to Pengina. Of course, we could just send those guys back home and send people from here, and that would be faster. But whatever. Okay, we have that claim. Our power projection is actually going down. Yeah, by 3 each year. So it would be good, in that sense, to declare war. And if we hit the Ming hard enough and fast enough, the Oirat might not be able to make much of a difference. But it's still a very hard call. I mean, their other allies are so far away, eventually we'd have to deal with them. Wow, boy, the Oirat are a weird shape. I'm not sure if those count as having a border. Probably not. Lots of weird stuff going on. There's always the danger, excuse me, in any war of someone attacking your colonies. But they're so far out of the way, I don't think that that's going to be an issue. We may as well just take that mission, yeah. I forgot to send the colonist, of course. Oh, actually, if the Oirat join this war, I can't start sieging those right away. Alright, forget that. We'll just have that 10 stack over here. We are not going to unmothball our galleys because we just cannot stand up against the Ming fleet. It's just not going to be possible. So I think probably at this point we are safe to declare war because there are no Ming ships up here. They wouldn't get there fast enough to attack this fleet. We're at effectively full morale. One more month will max us out. And we don't want them getting any more military levels. So we would actually declare war against the Oirat, call in the Ming as a co-belligerent. Yeah, this might be a terrible mistake, but let's do it. Yep, and the Ming did join, as expected. Of course, the Ming actually can call in all of their co-belligerents now, too. I didn't really think about that. Well, who's in the war right now? Yep. Actually, now I do feel slightly worried, but no, I think that our fleet's still going to be okay. Darn, what a terrible time to get a comet. Well, we could buy that back. Yeah, it only costs 90. We may as well do it right now. Okay. So... I mean, I guess I should keep these two armies pretty close together. Oh, drat, they don't have the leader. That was a silly mistake. And that's such a small supply limit. Okay, we'll do it this way. Get our leader. And you can move there, you can move there, you can start moving there. That'll work out okay. Okay, there's that army. You're moving to Chengde. You're moving to Chengde. 7th, 3rd. Grasslands. We would get a river crossing, possibly. We have one maneuver. They have two maneuver. We would get a river crossing, yes. So let's try to creep them out. Or not creep them out, you know. Now they're trying to go to Jurchen. Actually, I'd be totally fine with that. I think. Well, I'd take river crossings getting into it. No, let's move you to Beijing. Let's see if you can get them to change their mind. Yes. You turn on forced march. Oh, and that's actually a nice high supply limit. So now you're going toward Beijing. You would make it in time. Stop you. You'll get there 21st of May. Now you're going back to Chengde, which is weird. We might be able to catch you, though. Force march. 31st of May, no, but we can say Chengde first. Let's dial back our speed. There you go. Oh, train is jungle, really? That's new. And I would say kind of inaccurate, I think. Right. Let's start moving that army in. Yeah, I'm sure that we can take them on. No river crossing. We will get a penalty for jungle. Alright, we had a great first exchange there. Oh, and they have a much larger army coming up. Let's let these guys finish their current move. And then force march in. Maybe we can get these guys to not want to do this. You'll get there 15th of June. You'll get there 14th. Okay. So they just saved them in time. But yeah, we're going to win this for sure. We got to roll better than that, though. 0 and 0. We're still going to win, but man, that was an unnecessarily annoying ending. Let's turn off Force March. And, I mean, who knows where they're going, but let's just stick to these coastal provinces and start moving down the coast. And we're not going to turn on Force March right now because we did take quite a beating. Although we might want to do it now. We just got to take a morale. I think we will consolidate our infantry regiments. Let's start chasing. See if we can get in another battle before we finish this episode. There they are. Appropriately enough, in Nanjing. Yeah, that would hurt. Maybe we'll try... Yeah, no matter what, they're going to get their tick of morale. And we're not going to get ours. So let's turn off Forced March then. And we'll try to avoid a river crossing. I don't know if that is going to work. Oh, darn. Well, that's annoying. I think we can still beat them. (3-3) General. Boy. Well, let's see what happens. We'll finish the episode with this battle. So we rolled 0 and they rolled 9, of course. It's actually fairly evenly matched. And they've just been reinforcing all over the place, but, I mean, their army's not actually that strong. But then again, neither is ours. So can we pull this out? Point 11, point 10, and right now they're winning this roll. Yeah, they've won. Just barely, though. Alright, we'll call it an episode there. We'll keep fighting, though. Yeah, they're not going to be able to wipe this army. It has such a long retreat route. And we can easily reinforce this army. Okay, good night, sleep tight. Don't let the grayskin bite. Bye-bye.